Good morning and welcome to AUC and to the School of Sciences and Engineering. I'm excited actually to be at this event. I only learned about it yesterday, but I recently actually read a book that made me, of course, aside from being naturally interested in aging, since I'm going through the process, but a book actually that made me interested because it answered the question that we always get. How come you have an Institute of Global Health placed in a School of Sciences and Engineering? And I think this topic of aging brings together or answers this question because it's really a topic of multidisciplinary that brings together all disciplines to handle or address this issue. The book I read recently was a book titled Outlive by Peter Atiyah, who I believe has Egyptian origins. He's a Canadian American, but I think his family comes from Egypt. And I have two takeaways from the book. The first one is I am about 49 years too late to be talking about aging, because what Peter Atiyah says is to prepare for aging, you need to start from an age of 15. Since I'm 64 years old, I just realized that I'm only 49 years late in thinking about it. And of course, he justifies it. The book is full of lots of information for somebody like me who doesn't have a medical background. My background is mechanical engineering, which happens also to be the background of Peter Atiyah, who wrote the book. He was a mechanical engineer turned physician, in his own terms, practicing medicine 2.0. The book talks about medicine 3.0. And medicine 2.0 is medicine that waits for a problem to happen and then tries to handle the problem. So after a couple of years as a physician who treats cancer patient, he felt he's not doing anything. He just helps these people for a couple of months as they die anyway. So he felt it's useless. So he went back and went to a career in consultation. I think with one of the big consulting companies. And then after probably 10 years in consultation, he decided to go back and practice what he called Medicine 3.0, which focuses on two things: prevention and customized medicine, which of course is enabled by the Genome Project and things. So the two takeaways from the book is we have to start early thinking about aging. He talks about the 4 killers, of course, diabetes being, at the top, cancer, cardiovascular disease, and forget what dementia is the 4th one. So he talks about how you have to start from a very early age working on this. I'm happy that we are thinking about the factors that are going to affect this. The other takeaway from the book is the multidisciplinary of nature of dealing with aging, whether it is, managing the process or working early on it. He talks about 15 years old. I think the current debate, I don't know if it's only in Egypt, but there is a current debate in Egypt about baby formula and how, the formula in third world countries, the companies use sugar and things that make it addictive to babies. So it seems like you may have to start as early as, even before the baby is conceived. Obviously, many factors affect. So I'm very happy to see that we are doing this here at AUC. I welcome you here, and I hope that you have a very productive event. And I want to thank those who put the event together, Professor Shireen Hussain, from the London School of Hygiene and Topical Medicine, and of course our own Muhammad Salama, Dr. Muhammad Salama, who's always putting together very interesting events. And I'll be looking forward to the outcomes of this event. I hope there will be something to salvage for a person like me who is 64 years old. I also want to thank Professor Noura Keating, International Association of Gerontology and Geriatrics. And of course, I won't be able to mention everybody who is here, but I'm sure there are lots of people who are contributing to this event. My final thought is just to invite you, those who are on campus, those who are online, you don't know what you are missing I think we have one of the most beautiful campuses in the region. So those who are with us here, I invite you to try to enjoy the campus in between sessions, and invite you to look around and see what the facilities that we have, and maybe you can take a tour of the school and the labs of the school. Thank you again, and I wish you a very pleasant event.